Now, if that sounds like a dangerous, desolate place, why, it is! Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to Massively Overpowered Television, where, yes, this OPTV is... Whoa.
They took your
Now it's silent.
riches.
Oh, wait, now it's...
Then they took your
Now it's...
and your
Oh, now
Is it
my
back?
game is like, my game is like being all noisy and doing the whole beginning thing.
finally.
Did it like actually just...
You left.
I mean, did it seriously reinstall my whole game? It might have done that.
Oh,
Anyway,
maybe.
yes, everyone, welcome to Larry and MJ Hour. And today, as you can see, we are in Conan Exiles. At least we plan to
but
be in Conan Exiles.
But it only says with MJ. So
No,
I
it
guess
said
I'll
it
go.
said Larry and MJ. What are you talking about?
Oh, it says that in the
Oh.
title. I see. Okay, it doesn't say it on the splash screen.
Hold on, I can fix that because that's a given thing up there. Hang on, I'm gonna.
Write it. I want to see it right in, like you're writing it in. Can you do that? Oh. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Nailed it.
Oh, and you're all in caps
No, that's fine.
with MJ and Larry. Apparently, I've I've apparently messed up my caps lock key again. There we go.
Okay.
That might look a little better. And we got Larry right next to the vulture. Perfect, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Or we could just keep messing with it. I mean, there is so much. You can go and you can make this. You can start having fun and just getting all weird. But yes, Conan Exiles with both of us. It'll be fun and amazing. And there is a method to this madness. There is a ploy.
Yes.
Larry actually has a plan, folks.
I mean, it's a semblance of a plan. It's not a plan. Just more of a like. I'm gonna try to do this because I think it. And if for no other reason, everybody else will get to see what's going on, and then maybe they will be enticed by it and move forward themselves with this plan. And this plan, I should probably get to the my audio is
Hold on,
low.
yeah, your audio is low. I have you maxed, but with Discord up, your game sound is blasting me.
My game sound is blasting you?
Yes.
Can you turn down just my game sound?
No, I can't
I mean,
because your
okay,
Discord. Yeah.
Let me turn down my game sound then.
Yeah. Maybe that'll help. Or if you can amp your mic up anymore. Whoa, wow, that's pretty significant.
Okay, how's that? Better? We good?
How is that, y'all?
'Cause I did turn myself up on my mic a little bit too. I opened it up a little bit, gave me some more gain. Should help. But you'll hear all the squeaks.
Wow, that is some squeak, man.
That's my the mic arm. It's getting a little old.
Oh, that wasn't a chair? Oh my gosh.
No, that was my mic arm.
Wow. Okay, so I need to go to play online and I'm currently Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring up your screen cuz y'all are going to get to see between the two of us. If you read the stream post today, Larry does have a plan, and it's to convince MJ to use mods.
Right, exactly. That's the plan. The plan is to show that mods actually enhance the game and can make it better. I'm not saying, okay, don't get me wrong. I do think that game developers do have an obligation to make a playable game, Bethesda. However, uh, I do think that mods can not only just like um, make the game easier, but also in many ways make it like better and just make the experience uh, last longer, I guess, as well. I mean, the only reason that I play Conan at all is because, well, I wouldn't say at all, but for as long as I have, is because of mods. Because mods have been able to add not only have modders been able to add content to it themselves, like by adding like different dungeons and things along that line, but also I have been able to create my own stuff, which is even better.
All right. Now,
So,
I just logged in and I'll
okay,
show everybody what I get. So you're going to be able to see folks as we go between windows. This is Larry. He's on a server. This is me
yes,
when I tried to log into the server. Uh-oh.
okay. So you're gonna get. Oh, that's not you. That's also me.
That's you. Ta-da! I'm going to get mod mismatch.
All you have to do. Okay, and so while we're on the screen, I should introduce the mods that we have added just for that. This is just like a sampling. I have not. These aren't anything super extravagant, but they're like really really good mods, and they're pseudo exile, which is like an API mod. That basically a mod that allows other mods to work with it. So that's why that one's on there. That one's oh my gosh, I was just looking at it. I forget who made that one, but that one's not made by Tot. The other one is made by Tot. Tot Custom, which is a character customization mod, and then Tot Chat, which is the chat mod, which you should have saw on my screen, uh, and then Tot Admin, and the admin one is amazing. It is one of the best admin. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't quite yet call it the best admin. Personally, the best admin mod, but it is edging out Pippi really fast because there's certain things that Pippi can do that Tot admin cannot do yet, and we'll get into what Pippi is another time. Um, but yeah, it's a great admin mod for if you're running a server with a bunch of different players. It can do a bunch of different really really cool things, and we'll get into those later. But go ahead, subscribe, and update all of them.
Yeah, so that is something when it shows that your what you're trying to get on doesn't have the same mod you have. There's an easy. You don't have to go and try to figure everything out. You can just hit the button.
Yeah. And I don't think any of these are really that big. I think Tot Custom is probably the biggest one. And it's not that big.
We've got queued and updated is basically what they're called here.
It's Noms. That's who makes pseudo exiles. I'll get into more of Nom's stuff on another stream. Nom actually does a really really good roleplay mod, as well as pseudo exile. But today we're just using pseudo exile because it works. Because Tot actually any of the Tot mods uh, requires pseudo exile.
Well, I went back to your screen because I lost my screen.
Yeah.
Load in stuff. All right. So there's different character customization stuff on this one?
Yes. And I'll get into that. I'll let you mess around with that. Because it's so when you log in, don't worry about like creating the look of the character. Just like go, because and change the name. You can change the name of the character, obviously. But yeah, just go. Don't
do any creation.
Yeah,
on
don't
the
do any
page.
character creation. Yeah. In fact, there will be a warning whenever you log in saying that you have something that does that for you. So go ahead, and it'll tell you just go ahead and bypass this.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, do you all see this thing that says 1084 px on your screen? I don't get why that's showing.
I don't see that.
Let me check on the... Okay, good, it's not. I have no idea why that is, why there's that huge... It's going across the whole side of my screen in OBS.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't see it.
Nope, that's good then. I'm happy about that. Oh, there we go. I guess it was just had some window selected.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, it says Tot Custom, more advanced customization mods installed in the server. Once you're done creating your vanilla character, you access to more advanced options by opening Tot Custom panel by hitting Shift+B. So you can just pretty much finalize the character, change the character's name if you want. You don't obviously have to, but and then confirm.
I am not reading those condemned to death things.
Oh, don't worry about that.
No, I'm not reading that out loud. That's I'm gonna have a problem for. Yeah.
Conan Exiles is rated M, by the way, just so everybody realizes it.
Corrupting the youth. Now mine, I have mine set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Mine is set so that it should be all fine. There will be no scary parts when.
Yeah. I have the server set that way too, so because I knew we were going to be streaming from it, so that's
right.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do more cutscene.
Yeah, so you can escape out.
I'm trying.
You should be able to escape.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, you're in a different place than I am. Hold on.
I'm where you start.
Yeah, no, so there are multiple starting zones for Conan. You didn't know that?
Are there?
They all look very similar, but they are all different. They're in different places.
They didn't used to be.
Yeah, they've always, like, as long as I played, they all look the same.
Really?
Like,
no, I've always
very
had
similar.
everybody start right next to each other.
Now, you can set it up that way so that that everybody starts in the same place. But yeah, there's 5 spawning points.
Wow, here we are in J2. Dude, I look scary. Yeah, you better let me change this character. I mean, look at her hair. Look at that horrible... That is like the worst clipping that has ever existed.
We'll actually we'll get into later on. We'll do some like character customization mods as well. And hold on, I'm trying to remember where. This is, oh, there we go. Okay. I'm coming to you.
Ah, hello. Oh, it's a little close.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at my glowy boundaries thing. All right.
do. Oh, I need to give you permissions first to do this. So if you hit the admin panel for Tot um, is control is Shift U by default, and you should see something different now. Go ahead and do that real quick,
All right.
just so everybody see. Oh, you see everything. Why do you see everything? You should not see everything. Or did I make you an admin?
I mean, did you already do that?
I don't think I did. No, you're everyone. All right. Well, I just made you an admin now. So, oh, I know what I did. I goofed up. I goofed up on setup. That's what I. That's
Oh,
what it was.
I mean, it says over there, Angel Admin.
Yeah. Well, you're admin now. So anyway, um, this is Tot admin. It says sudo. Well, this is kind of a mix between sudo exile and Tot admin. Sudo exile is like the operating system, and Tot admin is the interface. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And as you can see, there's a lot of things you can do. If you go to the very top to server, there is a super admin password as well that you could set up, and backup, restore, change your super admin passwords, those kinds of things. There's actually also changes you can make to an INI file if you have like a server. If you're not using like G Portal or GTX or all the other guys that have their own interface for hosting.
Mm-hmm.
If you're using your own server, there is actually a file that you can edit that will allow people with certain certain Steam IDs to log in as super admin without a password. So that way, if somebody learns the password, they can't ever lock you out.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you got roles, and you can, as you can see up at the top of the roles, you can create your own. It comes These are the ones that are there standard, but you can create all sorts of different kind of roles for people with different kind of permissions and whatnot. And obviously, here is where you set up those permissions. And players, this is everybody that is currently live on your server. And here's the if you go to players, just players, and click on me. There you go.
I can summon you.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things. Yeah, you can teleport. Teleport send is you going to me. Summon is me going to you. You can freeze. You can back up the player. We can restore the player and unfreeze the player, obviously. And obviously you can also assign roles at this point as well. The other cool thing that will play that'll be important like later for different things that you might do are going to be tags. Yeah, and the float character values, string character values, and tags. Those flag those characters with certain things. So, for instance, if I am setting up a server that has specific, like if I want to set up a server to where the other parts of the interface recognize the race of my character, you can tag characters with the different races if you want. There's a customizable tags. You can have them tagged with anything you want, and any other thing that uses sudo or sudo. I think that's pronounced. Anything else that uses sudo will recognize that tag on that character, and you can add in. You can with certain other things that we'll get into later, you can add and remove tags automatically, like without an admin. admin obviously has to set it up initially, but after that, the admin doesn't have to. So, for instance, if I'm setting up a quest of some sort, I can have that quest giver flag that player that just talked to the quest giver with the tag of that quest. So
All right,
FedEx quest
let's
number one.
let's
Here.
go back to Larry's screen. Wait, why is your window
Mine's-
blank?
I don't know. It shouldn't be blank.
Did you do? I didn't do anything. Did you do something?
No, it's not blank for me. No, it's not blank in Discord either. I just looked.
My Discord window is okay. It's
Is it because you were? I don't know.
there we go. It was taking a long time to get to it.
Oh, okay.
It's
All
like
right. Cool.
like it fell asleep or something. I don't know. Oh, all right. It doesn't want to show it if I've got the game up. That makes no sense whatsoever.
How awesome.
All right.
All right.
Well, I know how to fix that, I think.
Okay.
Maybe. Nope. Okay. Wait. What is the setting? Is the setting changed? No. Windowed. Alright. Well, we'll just go back and watch you for a bit. And you show off all the window stuff. And I'll just stand here.
All right. Well, it's not. There I am. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, I see. So when you get in the game, it turns the stream off.
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
It turns it just for whatever reason turns the Discord window off. I don't even understand that. I don't know why. Makes no sense whatsoever.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. I guess it is what it is. All right. All right. And then offline players, it's the same. You can't really do much with the offline players other than just see them and when they were last logged in and that kind of thing. So that's good for like admin stuff. And these, so the same things that you can do with individual characters, you can do with the entire server. For instance, if I've seen people set up global economies so that there is only so much gold, for instance, I guess, floating around the server, and so they can, so if or so much of resources, whatever the resource is. So vendors will only sell a certain amount of hide before they need to be replenished, and that kind of thing. And so that's what these global variables and tags are.
All right.
The logs. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Same. All right, so now I'm going to skip these two guys because we'll get to those later. Your top player editor. This is some fun stuff. This is where you start getting into really fun stuff. I can set myself like here. Let me actually do this for you. You're currently level 2.
All right. Level 60.
I just made you level 60.
Wow. With no strength.
Yeah, well, you don't, huh? With nothing. I mean, you can set yourself up now.
Yeah.
And I can also, at the same time, like refill your health, your stamina, your thirst, and hunger, all right in this panel. I can also adjust your corruption as well if that's something that needs to be done. When you are, I mean, if you have to fix somebody's building or there's something wrong with other buildings, you have to switch clans. Like for admins have to switch clans. That can be done from this panel as well if we had clans.
Wow, so the admin switches to their clan to fix it, and then...
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that mess anything up with your clan, or can you just jump right back to your clan?
You can just jump right back to your clan.
Wow.
Yeah, so if I'm in admin clan and you're in clan number 1, I could switch to clan number 1, fix your building or whatever I need to do, and then switch back to admin clan. Yeah, I forget. You can actually do that in game, is what like that. That's a standard feature in the game itself, but it's done through command lines instead of a really cool interface.
Clicking buttons is easier than command lines. Let's just say that.
Exactly. I can also, from this panel, obviously, I can kill, freeze, and silence. I can also see your inventory.
Yeah, my very empty inventory. Oh.
This right here is your equipment, the things you have equipped, and what's really interesting about this is you see that there's an arm left and an arm right.
There are 2 bags. Okay.
Yeah, those are hidden. Like you can't see those, but those are always there. And there's certain things like that that are hidden that you can mess around with. And then I can also see what's on your action bar as well.
Wow.
I can also give you items. What do I want to give you?
Well, $1 million would be nice, but...
There, you now have a practice sword. Congratulations.
Woo! Level 60 with a practice sword. See, Andrew says they're the John Cena bags. You can't see them, but their time is now.
That is 100% correct.
Oh, excuse me.
The other thing I can do from this panel is I can see your feats. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can see your feats and give you and give them to you at the same time. Like if I'm going to give you blacksmithing. It doesn't, and this, whenever I do it from this panel, it does not cost any points. So if there is a feat that you want everybody to have for whatever reason, you can just give it to them. Or if there's some error or something along that line where they should have gotten a feat but they didn't, and you can give that to them and all. Yeah. I know this is the boring part. I will get to the exciting part. I promise. The exciting part is Tot Custom. Oh, you cannot give them DLC stuff if they don't have the DLC stuff. Just so you're aware.
All right. How does it market? Like, can you see? I mean, I have a number of DLCs, but I'm sure I'm missing 1 or 2. So, does it show up like red or something, or?
Yeah, let me see what. Let me show you what happens. You don't have the mazes, do you? It's pretty new.
No, I don't have a new one.
All right, it literally will not allow me to click on it. You can't tell that I'm clicking on it.
Oh, but there's no way to. You can't necessarily see.
No, I can't see if you have it or not. No, until I go to click on it, then it'll tell me.
All right.
Yeah, and you'll see this in Tot Custom as well, that if you don't have the DLC, it won't allow you to wear certain items. All right. What am I missing? Did I get everything? Turn, go to their home. Oh, and you can set your home as well. That's another. you can set a spot that is your home, and when you're in the chat, and we'll get to this in a bit more specifically, but when you get in the chat, you can hit /home, and it'll immediately warp you to your home wherever you are, and you can set the um, in the admin settings somewhere. I'm sure I'll get to them somewhere. You can set the admin settings so that in certain situations you cannot use the home command. Like if you're in combat, you can't use the home command, for instance. That would be or if you're on somebody else's land claim, you can't use your home command or something along that line. Warps are basically pretty self-explanatory. Let's add a new one. And then
is that like a travel thing, or I mean, you're saying
yes.
self-explanatory, but okay. I'm like,
no, warps. They're basically the warp, just like they are spots that you can send, or that players can go to, or in some fashion be go to. Now there's several different ways to do it. You can set it up where you allow a command. So basically, if I think it's if I do allow a command, I think it's it's warp/warp name is the and I'm pointing to my screen as if you can see what I'm pointing to.
I mean, I'm following your mouse, okay, but
yeah. So if I were to use this warp, which when you create a new one, the warps are on your specific position that you are right now. And if you want to change it, you can edit it by going to a different position and click update.
Okay.
You can do that by command. That's one way to do it. There are also items that will allow you to use warps as well. You can and there's a warp menu. If you hit /warp, it could display this warp. That's what that is. In fact, you should be able to see it now. If in the chat, if you type /warp in your chat, you should be able to see the a menu that pops up with the warp new in there. And yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, there's items that'll do it. There's you can have NPCs do it, send you to different warps, those kinds of things.
All right. Yep, I saw it.
All right. The spawn override. What that is if you want to set up your own starting area with your own little starter quests and things along that line, the spawn override is what this thing right here. I'm not going to check it because that'll override every spawn. Right now there's 5 spawns, but spawn override means that it will this is where the player loads in. They load in at this location. And what I have done in the past is I have set up a starting zone that basically that is outside the map usually, and I wall it off. I do a little building, and I'll put different things like different like clothing items and other customizations that you can do to kind of get everybody started before they actually get into the world. It means a lot to like role play servers and whatnot, especially if you're going to create your own story for the server. You can introduce the story that way by creating a spawn override. Oh, here you go. These are the rules for home. I knew it was in there somewhere. Yeah, and you can set up a role like if you don't want everybody to be able to use home, everyone is the default setting for people that join the server, and that is this. So if I set this up this way, did I save it and I just didn't realize it? I guess so. Okay. It will prevent everybody from using home, anyone with the role, everyone from using the home command. And same with the global warp rules. This is just like general stuff for setting home and warps. Are we following along?
Mm-hmm.
We catching everything? Okay.
There's gonna be a quiz at the end of the stream, everyone.
There is. Admin map is really one of the coolest things. Not only does it do heat maps, which heat maps for heat maps are basically it'll show you what people have placed, either by clan or by person, and where they have placed it, how many items it is, like buildings, decorations, NPCs, or other inventory items.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll show you all of that, and you can do it by individual clan or individual person, whichever.
Like if you jumped out there and made something right now, it would show up on this map.
Yes, I'd be able to see it, and yeah, you can also see players as well.
Yep, I see us over there. 2 little dots.
And you can see all players. So as an admin, you can see every player. If you don't just see like the ones in your clan. And I can also turn it off too, to where I don't see the players. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't want to see the players, if I just want to see the other stuff. Also, admin markers. So if I come on, work here. All right, for some reason it's not working. Not sure why. Oh, there it goes. Just took a second. Oh, I see why it didn't do it. All right, hold on. Let's change this. Oh, there we go. All right, just made this. You should actually be able to, if I hit save. You should be able to see that. Do you see that, or did it not save because I didn't change the name? If you go to your screen real quick.
Oh, go to my screen.
And open up map.
I see a little house. Yep, new marker.
Yeah.
Show that to folks. At least attempt to. Ta-da! New marker.
There you go. Yeah. So you can set up markers all over, and you can change what it looks like. There's several different icons that most of them are the default icons that you would find on Conan in general, but there's a couple of not so common ones.
I tried to change yours, but I'd have to go into the map to change that. Now I can't get rid of this one. I'm trying to get rid of it. Yeah, the skull. I was trying to delete it.
Hold on, let me get rid of this one. There we go. Now you should be able to get rid of the skull. Okay, there we go. Oh.
Delete. There we go.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So yeah, put that down there. Show you. You can. These are the ones you can have. There's quite a few of them. I think there might be a mod or two that actually adds to the markers, but yeah, I don't know off the top of my head which ones they are. I recall there being different markers that you can add in here, but maybe I'm mistaken. There was one other thing. I thought it was on this screen. I don't see it. you used to be able to somewhere. Maybe it wasn't this mod. Maybe it was a different mod. Um, you can do an overlay and make your own overlay for the map. Like if you wanted to set up kingdoms or whatever, you can set up kingdoms. Like draw little lines on the map.
Oh my goodness.
You can also ban feats. Like if you don't want, and this is for the entire server. If you don't want people to be able to get the dragon hide armor, that'll ban the feat. Done. Nobody can get it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's really good for modded feats. Like if there are feats from different mods that you do not want people to be able to use, then that is a really good thing to have. Just ban it. Or one of the things that I do on my servers is I'll ban these. The transportory stone. Is that what it's really called?
Transportory? Yeah, okay, that's the word.
Transportory? Okay, whatever.
Why not just transport stone, man? I mean, really? Why do we have to add that? Oh,
anyway,
Hikari says you can't ban toes, even if you can ban feet. Okay, yeah, alright.
Yep. So yeah, I'll ban that a lot because it's it doesn't usually. I don't like the way that it works. I'll just put it that way. I don't like the way that it works, and there's other better ways to move around quickly. I have used it on other servers for where it's but it was admin only, and it was for very specific purposes. But yeah, anyway, that's just an example. Kits are things like, let's see if I can. I'm going to show what these are. Basically, they are. If you type /kits into chat, basically it'll pull up a menu and have a bunch of list of kits, and these are things that you can give players for certain reasons, whatever the reasons happen to be. And you can also, as you can see here, you can give players levels, attribution points, feat points, those kinds of things. Not that chat. In the chat in game, you have to be in game. Yeah. I think that is. These other ones are pretty deep in the weeds. The master tool list. Basically, there are items that you can place in the world that these control. Same with traders. That's all of this. Are things that you can place in the world that you can control as an admin. So let's do the fun one. Let's do Tot Custom. You'll want to get on your computer to see this.
Okay.
All right, I have things set to
it's
default.
Not showing right now. There we go. Okay.
Oh, you're.
Wait,
nope,
no.
That's me.
Why
you
is it?
You want to go to your screen.
But then it's not showing. Oh my gosh. There we go.
No, there we go. Okay, that's you. Good.
I know. It's like, what the heck? Sorry, y'all. I mean, it works when Chris and I do it. I don't know what's up. All right.
All right. So if you hit Shift B, as in Bravo.
Okay. All unclaimed rewards from previous chapter have been added to your account.
Oh, why do you? Oh, that does Battle Pass too. Close Battle Pass. You should be able to hit Escape.
Okay. Oh, still more escapes. Okay.
Try
So
doing Shift B again. Or you might have to adjust.
I've got character profile over here.
Yeah, I know.
And Battle
you need
Pass
to be able to
over
see
here.
your character. But Battle Pass keeps popping up. You should be able to change your shortcuts for Battle Pass.
Okay. Oh, wait. Shift B again
there.
while I was on Shift B, but haven't closed any Shift Bs, brought me here. Blame
Perfect.
Larry! Yes! If it works when you and Chris do it, there's really only one reason why it's failing today. Hashtag blame Larry! Alright. Oh, so is this where you can start making the changes?
Yes. I am not a big fan of this interface. I will tell you that.
Body skin vanilla? What?
Yeah. Okay, so well, I guess we'll start at body. All right.
Nothing happens. So vanilla's like the only chance.
Right now that okay, so like I said, there's other anything that uses sudo admin or then any mod that has the API for sudo admin will appear here. So if there are other mods that use different skins, which there are, and some of them are crazy and awesome, it will appear here.
How many times do you have to click things to make them work? Dang.
I am not a big fan of TOTS interface. For they just this needs work. I'm not a big fan of it, but basically this is a color palette, and you can change it to whatever you want. Up and down on the side, you can give them red skin if you want, like red or blue skin. Blue skin. There you go. Try blue skin. See?
Purple palms.
There you are. Oh, you're in the palm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See, I'm clicking it like crazy, and there we go.
It looks like you're lagging, is what it looks like. I don't know why.
Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. Alright, let's just try to... There we go. I'll just move the thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Bright green. She-Hulk in it.
Perfect. You can also, I mean, all sorts of things you can adjust just by default in here. Like the skin shine, you can...
I don't feel like I can get a good purple.
Yeah. You can show the corruption or the corruption or the corruption wrinkles independent from each other.
Are they? I don't know. Skin
oh, you
shine.
can. I'm just saying yeah. And the little twirly thing on the side resets it to the default.
Body hair?
Yeah. And there I don't. Oh. Yeah. Okay, you can definitely the body hair stuff, you can definitely you probably can't see a lot of it. Because of our settings on the server.
Wow, but I am definitely shiny right now.
Very shiny.
I am very shiny.
Let me show you something that, because there's certain ones that are based on the gender of the model, and there's like this one. If you go over to my character, you should see a very hairy person. You have to get out of it. Hit escape.
Oh, I was just trying to go to your
Oh, there.
window.
Oh, that'll work. Or my window.
Well, I'm trying. There we go. But
Yeah, I can show you on mine real quick what these
wow, okay. Gorilla boy. Try bear, shaved, wolf. Okay. Mammoth. Oh.
do. Oh my gosh! I've not seen all of these.
Can you make it? Can you make it blue hair? By the way, or something?
Yeah.
Or is it only?
Yeah, see? I can make it whatever color I want. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that's it. There.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot. Especially when that's what it normally is right there. Uh I like this one as well because I don't like the default musculature because by default they're like super muscular. If you do less, it actually you can change if you change the mass.
I don't. There you go. Yeah. Make him a little
Yeah.
squishier. Blood color. Okay, you can change your blood color.
Yes. You can turn it on. That's what the blood spill looks like normally. 200%. Nah, blue blood.
You're a blue blood. Maybe I'll be golden blood.
There you go. And that now I can turn it on like automatically, or I can just change the color of it, and then whatever it happens with the game mechanics, it'll change it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and these are like super adjustable, and also so as an admin, well, obviously those I can't change, but like the size of them, these sizes of everything, all of these, um,
You can change
all
everyone
of
to
these,
bobbleheads.
yes, but all of these settings that have to do with that are sliders for sizes, for you can as an admin, you can set what those sliders are. You can go um, if you go to height right now, I can go down 140 centimeters, which that's another cool thing it does. It does it by centimeters and not just like 1 through 10 or whatever the heck it is normally, uh, which I'm totally on board with. I love that. Up to 240. Wow. I don't know exactly how tall that is. It's very tall. Um, but you can also make them larger and smaller than that as well. Like if you, one of the things I like to run fantasy based servers, so I'll have a lot of like gnomes and dwarves and things like that, which will, which of course need to be shorter than 140 centimeters. Uh, the so I'm gonna breeze through these because we're taking we could literally spend hours in here.
Andrew, 240 centimeters is 7 feet 8 inches. Yeah, not many gnomes are 7 feet 8 inches tall.
140 is what it's set to now as the shortest. But yeah, 240 centimeters. Yeah, 7'8". Cool. These are cool. These don't exist in game. This is specific to Tot. Scars. Oh, my blood is blue. Look, why is it blue? Let's change this to something a little bit more natural. All right, there we go. So, different scars, obviously, and you can also change the age of the scars as well. That's an old scar. That's a new scar, and everything in between. They're really good. These are really good. Vampire bite. This burns. This is a burn. What is this one? Okay, that is not destroyed or destoid. It's destoid.
Destoyed? My eye has been destoyed!
What's a goblin head?
Let's look. Goblin head 3? How is that a goblin head? What?
I don't know.
What makes that a goblin head? Try Witcher? Wait, what is Witcher?
That. Is that what Geralt has?
Oh, I have no idea.
I wonder if that's the same scars that Geralt has. I don't remember. He might have those scars. I know he has a scar.
I mean, the only witch I really know is Hocus Pocus and Samantha from Bewitched.
Well, this is Witcher, the
Witcher 2
game series. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, there's a lot more that... Okay, there is... Holy cow, there's a lot of them. And these are just the ones on the face. There's body ones, too. Oh, that's on the back. Ouch. That looks painful.
Oh, that was the claws of something. Cat of 20 tails. I mean,
here's a oh, these look bad.
These are making me. Oh my gosh! Oh,
what's this one? Oh, gills.
Ow! Is that somebody like forcefully made gills on them?
Well, I think that this is supposed to represent like if you're an like some sort of underwater creature.
No, it looks like somebody just tried to rip your ribs out through your skin.
It kind of does. It kind of does. But I think it's supposed to represent like if you've ever seen the Deep from The Boys, he has scars like those, and he breathes through them. Cool. Oh, and we're losing daylight. Let me fix that.
Yeah, keep that pattern. That looks so bummer.
Oh, I just turned it off. Whatever. I'll get it back.
Alright, back to noon. None of this time passing hogwash, man.
Where was I? Scars. Oh, I forgot. I changed it to blue. Oh, well. There you go. Anyway, so there's all sorts of things you can adjust, even like makeups. Makeups are so I know in the default game they're not separate from like some war paints look like makeup. Um, with Tot, they have adjusted. He has set up to where there are different layers of makeup, so you can, um, and also freckles apparently are makeup. Uh, where you can layer them. So if I want this, and then I also want this is hard to see.
Yeah, I see the red you put.
Bright color.
Yeah. Kind of what mine looks like now with that funky gold under her eyes.
Yeah. So you can layer them. See, this is two different ones. There, that kind of thing, and you can have up to 3 of those, and that's separate from war paints. War paints, uh, you can have war paints as well, independent from makeup. Which, yeah, it looks like they're underneath makeup.
Huh.
And there's also a separate war paint that you can have as well. That I think this one goes on top of the makeup. No, looks like it does not. I wasn't sure. But yeah, you can have war paints layered on top of each other as well, which is really helpful if you, again, run a server that doesn't run like regular Conan, that is like playing some sort of fantasy server where they have different kinds of like furry creatures. You can have there's certain war paints that you can get that look like fur, so you could have like fur, and you can have a war paint on top of that. That helps with that. Brows, those are pretty much just vanilla. Let me turn these off. What did I miss? Oh, the regular one. Yeah, these are pretty much. I think these are just pretty much the vanilla ones. Yeah, but you can also add tracks in there if you want, which is I don't know, whatever if you like that kind of thing. Also adjust the depth and all that fun stuff.
That seems like a lot more than the game gives you. But it also looks like you can change it. Like, if I had one account that was a traveling NPC, and I was trying to make that account be different NPCs, I could go in here and change everything about it.
Yes.
And send it out as yet another... Wow.
Exactly. Yeah, you can do that as a player, but you can also... I was going to show you everything that I'm doing here, you can do to thralls as well.
Wow.
And make them look however you want them to look. And you can... And one of the features of... And now... I mean, I guess I could talk about it now. One of the features of Tot Chat is that you can... There will be a chat bubble that appears above your head, or a chat box that kind of appears above your head. And what you can do is you can link to a thrall and have the thrall talk. So the chat bubble, you'll be typing it obviously, but the chat bubble will appear above the thrall.
Wow. Bring me all your little kitties. All the cat pets you can find. That would be my first quest. Go find all my little pets.
This right here, I'm not going to go through it all, but I could literally spend hours just
on the eyeballs. Here. Oh my god. All right, go to the spectral glow. What is that? Spectral glow in the middle. Oh, sectoral glow.
Yeah. And now it's black, so you can't see it. Changes to white. Ah,
Can't really tell, yeah.
there we go. This is what I
Oh,
wanted. The iris. You can see the iris glowing.
there's iris color and glow, but yeah, but then there's sectoral glow,
Yeah, it's a
sclera
little hard to see.
glow. Ah!
There you go.
Oh! That's really cool, but that almost hurts my eyes, man.
You can
Whoa.
actually do.
I'd never get to make a campaign for people to roleplay. See? I would never
You
get
do
to make a
stuff like
campaign. I would be stuck making characters like this for like weeks on end.
What do you think I do? This
I
is how I play Conan. I sit there for like hours just making characters sometimes.
Like, you're trying to talk me into doing mods, and all I see you doing is making it so not that I use any game, you know? There's no game involved. Just...
Just this mod. That's right. And
Okay.
obviously, you can see here, you can make one eye different than the other.
Yep.
But there's a real simple thing. If you do want to make them both the same, there's a little button that makes them both the same.
Oh, man.
And that's just, I mean, all of these are mostly just sliders that changes the sizes of them and whatnot. We don't, I don't have to show all of that. But most of them go far beyond the vanilla changes that you can make as far as like the sizes of everything. You can make super skinny people if you want, or super like muscular, like giant shoulders and like a very comic book type characters if you want. Yeah, it's just the amount of customization you can do is phenomenal. And this is just the default settings. You can actually set them to where they have even more choices if you want. Um, anyway, that is that. Uh, but that's not all.
Yeah. Bugbear female? Wait.
Those are ones that I set up. Those are for some of my other servers.
I'm like, seriously, go click on some of them. Let's see what they look like.
I can't because they're set up for specific mods.
Oh.
So they won't work. They won't look right.
Darn.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow. So next time we do this, are you like gonna have set up a little RP game thing to show us how the things actually play out?
Can I do that? Do I?
I don't know that you have the time for this week.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't have the time right now. I would have to add a couple more mods in order to really do some RP stuff. But
well, I mean, just even what you've been showing us, like, so you're telling us, oh, what this can do, what that can do, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, put your modding where your mouth is, and.
So let me also show you this. You see what armor I'm wearing?
Which is nothing.
Which is nothing. I can wear whatever armor I want.
Oh, wow.
And when I click this, you see it. Like you can now see it if you're on your screen.
Oh.
Also, I can dye it.
Looks like you can Looks like you can make presets and stuff. Go through the
Yes.
Oh gosh, look at her eyes. Her eyes are creepy. Oh, there we go. Hair through the neck again. Look at that. I've been decapitated by my hair. Oh, jeez, Larry.
It's my clown armor.
That's... That looks terrible.
If character creation doesn't take an hour, does the game really have a character creator? True. Very true.
I have never taken... I mean, any serious... We're talking 6 hours to a week, man. There's no...
Yeah. And like I said, and the other thing that this can do is if I have other mods that have armors as well, they will all appear in here as well. So if there's another mod, regardless of if it uses Tot Custom or not, like if that mod is set up to use Tot Custom or not, it doesn't matter. They'll all appear right here.
Really?
Yes. It is the way Tot set this up just blows my mind that he was able to do it, but he got it to work. Where if it's a piece of armor, it'll appear there.
Wow. So you're talking armor stuff that is beyond the DLCs, personal created stuff from folks.
Yes.
Wow. It's pretty crazy.
One other thing that I'm going to show you in here, that this is accessories. Now, there are certain mods that are set up to be accessories. Now, by default, you don't have accessories in Conan. However, to show you this, it has everything is an accessory, including.
I saw those little skulls up there.
Yeah, let me show you this. Let's see a good one.
What about that colorful axe? Okay.
Okay, sword. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's wearing the sword. Can he not use
it
though?
This is what I'll show you. Yeah, this right here is not usable. However, if I have that sword, if I have the dripping long sword, and I draw it, I can set it up to where it's hidden while it's equipped. So, what is it? Dripping longsword. Okay, so you see it on me.
All right.
When I draw it, it's no longer there. And then when I put it away, it's there. Do that with all sorts of things. When it comes to accessories. Accessories can be hidden or not hidden based on certain variables.
I mean, I can see that making sense for weapons, but
well, when you get into
maybe hoods or something too, hats.
Yeah, hoods, hats, and there's other things like if you have like head accessories that you don't want to appear when you're wearing a helmet, you can set that as well, or all sorts of things.
I like when torso is off. Like, yeah, I just turned my torso off. I didn't need that anyway.
But here's something really, really cool about Tot's accessories.
Okay.
Besides, okay, so this is very basic. I can switch the location of it. As you can see, I'm doing right now.
Wait. On your
see
head?
it? Yeah, it's sticking out of my head right now.
That's interesting.
But you as you'll see in just a minute, it doesn't matter that it's pointed straight up in the air. Let me do it on my misspelling. This is the only thing okay. So Tot does not natively speak English, so there's some weird things that happen sometimes. So anyway. All right, so this is the right clavicle right now.
Okay.
It's sticking out of my arm.
Yep.
And if I go here,
put one on each side and start looking like a freaky superhero. Oh. You can move it around?
yep. See? Now it's on my back.
Or floating slightly off your back.
Yeah, floating slightly off my back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. On top of that, I can also scale it as well, because there's certain ones that don't scale right.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I can make it bigger as well, or smaller. And there's also, if you can see right here, you can do it numerically as well if that's easier for you. So
Really,
yeah.
this is Character Creator Simulator.
Yeah, it's quite deep.
And I mean, not only that though, it's like you don't spend this once. You can go back and do it anytime you want.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Like, there's so many MMOs where something has happened, like your character got injured, you know, and you'd want to see their hair cut or shaved off on the side, or you're trying to infiltrate somewhere, so you want to color their hair. The chances to actually change your character are minimal in most cases anyway. And then they're usually also expensive or hard to get or hard to do. I mean, even the green hair dye I had in DDO, I left on my character for like 2 years because, you know, once you lose it, it's gone. So I left the green dye on my character for 2 years, and I'm like, I should get a red hair back, you know? Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is like dangerous. This is like sticking drugs in front of a crack addict. I'm like... Yeah. But see, I would never play. I would never play, so it wouldn't actually help because I would never play. I would never leave the screen.
And you know how many hours I have spent on this screen.
Oh, I saw all the number of creatures of presets you made, so obviously. Yeah. Obviously, exactly. You've got a few years' time. Your slash played in this particular screen would be
just this mod. My slash played in there's a month straight.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's most of Tot. I didn't show you a lot of Tot chat, but I mean Tot chat. Oh, there's one really cool thing that I want to show you in Tot chat. Other than it just being a really good interface. Tot chat allows for different languages.
So Klingon. Oh, there we go. Draconic. Draconic works.
Nope, it's Klingon now. And you can set it up where people can learn them. Uh, like so everybody can learn them, being universal or special, meaning that only like they have to be applied with the admin panel. Um, and
Okay, so what happens when you start talking? When is that gonna...
hold on, I'll show you. Okay.
All right, so I need to go to my... I have to go to my screen now, right?
Yeah, go to your screen.
All right. Okay.
No, do I have? I don't have chat box on. Oh, well, you can see it in the chat.
There's a chat over your head that said hello.
Under local. Oh yeah. It said hello. Oh
yeah,
that's right. Shoot, I have to make a common language too. Hold on. Once you make one, you have to make a common language and a not common language. Hold on, I'm just making sure I've done it right. Okay. At the bottom. Okay, yours says common. All right, cool.
Okay. Let's try this again. It says hello again.
It says hello. Why does it say hello? It should not.
I don't know why you say hello. It says hello. Hello, hello. It's supposed to be looking like something else.
Down at the bottom where it says language. Do you have a choice? Do you have choices?
I have common. I have common.
It's been a second since
Test.
I've set this up. So, oh, I know why you see it, because you're admin.
Oh.
let me make you not admin for a second.
All right. Kicking me out. See, Andrew, most games have character selectors, but I think this has gone beyond character creator. It's a character evolver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that blue chat is absolutely horrible.
Okay. Yeah, you can change the color of the chat. You can change it to whatever you want.
Speak. Does Dio's this work?
Dang it! It still didn't. Why is it not working for you? It's been like I said, it's been a second since I set this up, so I don't remember exactly how to do it.
I don't know, but that's kind of sad because that would be really neat. You know, if it's a language that they have to like find or learn or.
It is. Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Maybe this will do it. Because, well, what I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing, I'm not seeing, usually it should say the name of the language next to what next to what I said.
Oh.
No, still not working. I wonder. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I was gonna say, is it because I'm still logged in when I had been in admin? No. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, I'm sleeping. I forgot to turn that off.
I know, I'm just gonna lay here on the ground.
Password not valid. What?
Wow. Um.
There we go. Okay.
Alright, you have awoken. I wonder if it works if I log out. I mean,
maybe you need to log out and back in.
You should be able to take someone's admin away and have it taken away. I mean,
I don't think it's I don't think it's an admin issue. I think it's the language issue. I think it's just because the yeah.
Exit
I
to
set
main
up the
menu.
languages after. And now you're sleeping. Good night.
Good night, MJ. Well, it's time. Okay. No, I want to go to the one I was just at. That would have been so much nicer.
Which should be massively OP.
I'm just gonna direct connect now because it doesn't want to do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go over here and get the infers. Get the infer again.
You're sleeping.
Sleeping in front of Larry, that worries me. Who knows what's gonna happen, right? Well, looks like I'm getting back in game, so...
Cool. Alright.
Welcome to my Conan server. Alright, I'm here.
Okay. Alright. Go to local. You are... it's still saying... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. You should only have common, which is...
Yeah, which is all I had the first time. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I can't. I don't know. It's so what happens. What's supposed to happen? I'm probably doing something wrong, so I don't blame the modder right at this moment. What happens is that it'll just be blanks, and you can actually set it up to where they understand. I don't like this part of the setting, although maybe some people do. You can set it up where they only understand parts of it, and you can also set distances for like whispers and shouts and those kinds of things. Anything that's in local, you can set the number of tiles, I think is what it goes by, how many tiles away you can, and the tiles are like the foundation tile, and yeah, so you can set up languages. You can set up, theoretically, you can set up languages.
Are you supposed to have 2 swords on your back now?
Oh no, that is so what that is you have the default thing set up.
Oh.
Yeah, where by default you see the sword. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, that's not a server setting. That is a client setting. At any rate, that is the tot. I just barely grazed the surface of everything that you can do with the tot mods, but that's the a good overarching idea of what you can do with these mods. And I think this by itself is phenomenal. Obviously, you said already that you'd be able to spend hours and hours and hours a day.
Yeah, when do you actually play the
So,
game? Would be, hey, Fiery Luigi, raiding with a party of one, welcome.
so yeah.
Well, I think you're gonna have to try to sell more because I mean,
You
while
think?
I could play character, how would this actually be useful? How would it?
Well, I mean, this by itself, well, one from the administrative side, I wanted to show you the admin side of it because from an administrative side, it does help with being able to help out characters as an admin, being able to uh, warp around the map really easily. It also allows for uh, l- like you can access other people's inventory and things along that line if you need to do that and give items to people rather easily without like having to drop them on the ground and then they pick them up or whatever,
That's nice,
that kind of thing.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So there's those little things that really help with being an admin. uh, the, Having heat maps and things like that, so you can double check like if you have a well populated server. Generally speaking, you want to limit the amount of building that clans and characters can do, and you can double check all of that stuff on the heat map. um, and yeah, I mean, all sorts of little bitty admin things that you can do that make things really really good. And we didn't really get into them, but the tags and stuff, and I'll get it as we explore other mods. I will show you some of the things that the tags and uh, global variables can do that help out with like storytelling and things like that. Um, yeah, so that's that
So,
with
so
with
next
this one.
time, are we gonna look at storytelling? Are we gonna keep with the series of convince MJ to use mods?
Yes. So next time, I'm gonna keep these mods on there, uh, and I will show you next time. I'm trying to think of which one would. Okay, the
I
next one.
will show you the world. Okay.
The next one I want to show you is going to be uh, roleplay redo or roleplay redux. I don't know how you say that. Um,
Okay.
that is one made by Noms, and that one for character interactions is probably one of the best mods ever made.
Hmm. High
It is,
praise.
yeah, it's really really good. Uh, I might I think I'm just going to stick with that one being the only one that we talk about next time, because there's another one that kind of goes along with that one. But I think if we do them both at the same time, it's going to be a lot. This
Gonna
was
be too
already a
much.
lot.
Okay. Yeah.
This was already a lot. I'm going to keep these on here on this server,
Okay.
so because they all kind of build on each other, really, and some of them work really really well together. But yeah, we can deal with that. But I'll keep these on here, and I will we'll talk about roleplay redux next time. This one has been taught admin, taught uh, custom, and taught chat.
Chat.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's yeah. That's the other problem. Is I mean I already have decisional paralysis. The idea, I mean, there's already choices in a game. And then you throw more at me, and it's like,
yeah.
ah.
Well, one of the things that I like to do um, as an admin, and we'll get into a little bit more of that as we add more mods to this, but I definitely understand the decision paralysis, and the way that this is set up, like by default, has a lot of that into it. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of stuff. I mean to pick from, uh, and so that plays into that. However, what admins can do with like using tags and using different variables is you can set up to where if I'm trying to think of it. Oh, if you're a Chimerian, which Chimerians from Conan's standpoint, they are the precursor to Gaelic uh, people.
Oh.
So you can set it up to where they can't go. Their skin can only go so dark, or you only have so many, or they can only be so tall or so short. So you can set up some uh, certain things to where they are already kind of preset for players, like within certain parameters, and there so that you can eliminate some of that paralysis if you want.
Woo, okay, so part one of the series tonight was on. Wait, what was this mod called again?
These are Tot
Tot.
is the name of the
Tot.
yeah,
Tot
he's the
space exclamation point.
yes, Tot space exclamation point. He has a couple of other mods that are out there. If you go to his page, I think most of the other ones that are kind of discontinued, he stopped making them because he integrated them with these mods, the ones that we already have up here. So these are his three big ones, and Tot Custom is his biggest one. And we literally, with Tot Custom, we just barely scratched the surface of what you can actually do, because we don't really, on this particular server, we don't have a lot of accessories. And there are a lot of mods with accessories.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, everybody. There's our first look. We will continue. And Larry is a mod guy. I mean, if it fits in. If you knew Bree, she is a mod queen. Seriously. So.
Yeah. Well, little known fact. That's how Bree and I actually first met.
Oh, yeah? Before it being
before
work?
Massively.
Oh.
Yeah. Now I didn't know that it was Bree. We didn't connect the dots until after we were both at Massively. But Bree was on the Star Wars Galaxies mod forum. And I was also on the Star Wars Galaxies mod forum. In fact, I did a lot of the running of it, of the forum.
Crazy. The world is crazy.
Yeah. Anyway.
So there you have it, everybody. In 2 weeks, check in again, and we'll see how the mods are integrating in, and we'll see if Larry continues to try and convince me. Until then...
I'll see if I can get Tot Chat working, too.
Oh, yeah. I guess maybe if something works, that would be helpful, too. I don't know why. If y'all want to let us know what you think, maybe are you yay or nay for mods? But not only that, I would love to hear what your favorite mods are, if you like mods for Conan Exiles, or if you play for a different game. Put it there in our stream chat post. And of course, from there you can check out the calendar so that you know what is being streamed when. You don't miss out on anything. And of course, you can also read up on Conan Exiles. You can go back and watch some of our old streams of it. In fact, you can watch any of the old streams that we've done. They are all on the site, every single one of them, for 8.5 years. Woo! It's craziness, I'm telling you. And of course, read up on so much. There is so much there. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for supporting us here at OPTV, and especially MassivelyOP.com, because without it, we wouldn't be here, and we'd miss hanging out with y'all. So thank you for your support from top to bottom, like Chris likes to say. Everything from whitelisting ads, sharing, commenting, page views, just going in and reading stuff. And of course, our amazing Patreon donors and Twitch subscribers. Everything you guys do helps keep us running. So thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll see you at the next show. Doodles.
See ya.